This video is for educational and entertainment use only. The views in this video do not necessarily represent the views or life of Marlon Dixon.
Rakib was arrested after Shelly arranged the sting. Several hours later, he was released. He then tracked her down and with the help of James Matthews, strangled, mutilated, burned, and dismembered her. Both men have since pleaded guilty to murder in court. One witness testified that the police had revealed Shelly's identity. Welcome back to the Altgeld Kingpins Channel, where we talk about confidential informants. If this is your first time to the video, make sure you like, share, subscribe, and hit the bell. Watch the entire video. If any of this information is informative to you and you like this type of information, binge watch all the old videos and get caught up on this information, because this is the knowledge that a lot of people is not talking about. So in the last video, I told you guys about confidential informants being murdered, and I talked about the throwaway article. So now I'm still in the throwaway article, and I'm just down a little bit more. I want to talk about a different confidential informant that died. One night in the fall of 2011, Shelly Hillard, an African-American teenager in Detroit, her family called her treasure, went to her mother's house for a plate of macaroni and cheese. Hillard, who was a transgender born male with the legal name Henry Hillard Jr., left the house and didn't come back that night or the next. Before long, one of her older sisters, Michelle, noticed a disturbing trend on Facebook. Everybody started posting, "Rest in peace, Shelly," and "She's with God now," and this and that. Michelle recalled on a recent afternoon as she sat with her mother, Lanice Nelson, at a bright red kitchen counter. And we're like, hold on, we didn't get a call. On October 23rd at around 4:30 a.m., a torso later identified as Shelly's was found ablaze beneath an old mattress on I-94 service road. In March, the rest of the body, except for her hands, was found. By this point, her family had long since begun to surmise what had happened. Just days before she was killed, cops had spotted Shelly and a friend smoking a blunt on the balcony of a Motel 6 in the Detroit suburb. When they raided the room, they found a sandwich bag with a half an ounce of marijuana in a toilet tank. One of the officers threatened Shelly with prison, a particularly terrifying prospect for a transgender woman who would be sent to a male facility, and then offer her a way out. She could help set up her dealer and walk free that same day. Rakib was arrested after Shelly arranged the sting. Several hours later, he was released. He then tracked her down and with the help of James Matthews, strangled, mutilated, burned, and dismembered her. Both men have since pleaded guilty to murder in court. One witness testified that the police had revealed Shelly's identity. One witness testified that the police had revealed Shelly's identity. She gets arrested. She agrees to set up her cellar. She sets up her cellar. The seller ended up getting out the same day. So if they got out the same day, I would assume that they probably got caught with something small where they can get out on their own recognizance. They got on their own recognizance, or they paid the bill, whatever the bill or the bond was, they got out. But they tracked them down because the police slipped and told them,
yeah, so-and-so set you up.
So do you see how you playing with your freedom and you playing with your life for them, and then they play with your freedom and play with your life when they slip and they say the wrong thing? Now this person is dead. Like, this is wrong on so many levels. You found somebody doing something wrong. Now you're trying to get them to set up somebody else that's doing something wrong, as if they won't be mad that they're setting them up. Yes, it's a part of the game. I understand that. But they still have the right to be mad at this person setting them up. And they got so mad that they chose to take this person's life. It's so many of these stories just like this, all on Google. Just Google police informant killed, college informant killed, New York informant killed, Chicago informant killed, and all these stories just start popping up for you guys to really see that these people are being killed. A lot of these people are literally traveling to other cities, informing in those cities, because they traveling to those cities acting like they the big drug dealers, and then living in a whole nother city. So they go into these cities for the weekend, being a drug dealer, and then they coming back home where they think it's safe. But the world is so small that people are learning where people are and who people are. Facebook is linking everybody together. So as long as they got a picture with you and they send it to their friends,
hey, do anybody know who this is? Man, yeah, that's so-and-so, so-and-so. He live over there.
they coming to get you. So I just want to keep on bringing awareness to the confidential informants that's going on in the world. Like I said, this was a teenager. They didn't say her age, but I assume teenager could be 19, 18, 17, 16. I don't know if they go under that with informants, but this is crazy how informants continuously lose their life trying to help law enforcement, but end up hurting their family in the end. So that's all I gotta say for this video. Like, share, subscribe, leave a comment below. Donate to the channel. All donations is much appreciated. Cop you some of the Altgeld Kingpins apparel, and I'll see you guys on the next episode.
This video is for educational and entertainment use only. The views in this video do not necessarily represent the views or life of Marlon Dixon.